Okay, let's get this going. So the phantom topics that we are talking about today is a lot of things. So we've got a lot of things to talk about in these next probably 20 odd minutes. So there's a new Phantom comic coming out this Thursday or something like that. And I'm just gonna check audio. Yep. We'll just wait for a few people to come into the live stream. Hopefully, we don't have to wait that much in regard to people turning up. Hopefully. Um, so we have two people on the chat right now, and we are talking about in the topics today. We King Comics Arises is here. He's in the building, people. So we have a topic about the new Phantom comic that is coming out tomorrow. And as a lot of people know, it is, well, if you didn't really know this, it is a story from the 1997 and it was published back in 1175. It's a story from Lee Falk, the master, and drawn by Seymour Barry. So it's called The Outlaws. Oh, It's called The Outlaws, and it's I'm guessing it's a pretty good cover. It's cover art by Daniel Picciotti or something like that, and a lot of it is well, you can tell it's a good cover by obviously the coloring that's been done on it, and it's a story from the Chronicles which explains how Dr. Bart became the beneficiary of a good mark. So the good mark. So a lot of people know the good mark is obviously you get protected from it. You get protection from the phantom and a lot of things to do with it. But as we look through the pages on the website, the Few website, I'm guessing it's looking all right story. I think it might be a good story. It usually is with these types of stories when there's a phantom in there. And obviously it encounters with the 19th phantom, ultimately falls in love and marries the good doctor's sister, Janie Kari, which is why we have included this in the comic. Now, I'm guessing this is also that, yeah. So there's also a new story. So is it some parts not coming out clearly? Is that right or not? What's so as I will continue, a lot of the story I obviously don't have it yet because it hasn't actually came out. I'll speak a little bit closer to it. So yeah, so I do not have the story yet as of yet because I'm not Back to the Future. I can't go into the future, grab a comic, come back, and yeah, it's so cool. So we'll move on to our next topic. The Regal Publishers announcement that I have for you today is that obviously number 3, number 4 are expected to be released of October 15th, 2020 or something like that. And obviously, if you have a look on the website of Few Comics, I actually got this pointed out by King Comics Arises. Actually, he actually pointed this out to me, and so the first two issues are up on Few Comics website. They're sold out. That was not that's so good that they're sold out. Not so good. Yeah, and you're lucky. You live in India. You get to get these like every so often. So you're lucky. Yeah. Oh yeah. So another topic we're talking about today is the very recent part series that we're talking about in from the latest comic. Actually, latest comic. I'm actually going to be pulling up some content that we will be talking about soonish. So we have the Ibis mystery. We have the Ibis mystery part 1 to part 4. I've got them all. I've read them, and as you can see, they're beautiful, beautiful covers by Grange Wallace, and yeah, it's a good story. I reckon it's a good story. I with the last two issues, there may be there's supposed to be a new part, like a new part supposed to come out soon. I don't know when, but obviously it's been delayed in production and all that sort of stuff. We have the third part and the fourth part, if you can see that. I'll try and get it out of the light a little bit. Can you say that or not? Maybe better with that. Yeah, so we have new Phantom comics coming out every fortnight, as a lot of people know, and a lot of other things that I want to speak on today's live session. We obviously I'm creating a new comic that I'm creating. I might actually. Oh yeah, we're back on. So we just had some technical possibilities there. Sorry about that. So we have a new comic. I'm going to be publishing my own comic that's coming out soon. Hopefully, I've started writing the script for it, and I'm guessing it's going to look all right. I guess it's going to look all right. Just that if it's going to look all right, hopefully I'll be able to put some effort into it, and it'll look all right. So what's happening in the comment section here? Oh, so we've spoken about the new web series that's coming out soonish, and we've got someone else. Yes, sorry. How's it going, mate? So if you haven't participated or if you haven't got much into this live stream, we have talked about the new Phantom comic that's coming out tomorrow. We've talked about the Regal Publishers announcement, which I will do again for you. So Regal Publishers is putting out the Phantom number 3 and number 4 will be released on October the 15th. We are now talking about a comic that I will be probably I'm making it right now. So I'm making it right now I'm making it right now as of late. We've got the script done. A lot of things are put into this comic, and we've been on live for 10 minutes or something. So yeah. Next on the Phantom Cave topics, we have a lot of comic news. So we have in the latest content of the Phantom. I'm just going to skip a little bit of the topics. In the latest content of the Phantom, we will be talking about a new comic that I've just read. We've got some comic haul videos that are coming out soon. And if you can see that, there's a bit of light sort of things going on here. We've got the Scapegoat, Secret of Phantom Head Peak, first completed printing, the Keeper of the Peace, and the Secret Weapon. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And next on the topics, we obviously have talked about the content announcements. We've talked about the web series that's coming real soon. When will my next live stream be? I don't know. Don't know yet. I try and make it. I'll try and do it on Wednesdays, I guess. But we'll see when I can actually do it. And I guess live streams. I guess I'm taking this to the point where I think live streams take a little bit more effort, or a little bit less effort than making a video and editing it, I guess. But let's get back on to the topic right now. So the next sort of thing we've got Thomas. How's it going, Thomas? So we've talked about the Ibis Mystery comics. Talked about that. You can go visit earlier the live stream, I think, but I've got it right here. We've got the Ibis Mystery parts here. We've talked about that. I will be doing probably a live stream of that soon. I'm guessing I'll do it in the I'll announce it very soon, I'm guessing, but I'm either guessing that either I do a huge video of it or I do a live stream or something, or I even wait until the 5th part comes out. So we've got another topic here saying, what sort of interview suggestions would you have for me? So what sort of people would you like to interview? What sort you want me to interview as a whole? I think I'm gonna try this again. Yeah, I think we're better, I guess. What is that? Okay, we're back on. I'm actually going to do a I don't know if okay, so we've talked about the interview suggestions, but if you do have any interview suggestions, put them in the comment section down below. Another thing I was going to talk about, but I can't really do, is give a tour of the new website that we have put up. So, oh yeah, so I think I might have that in my collection. I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a look. Thank you, King Comics Arises. So I think I might actually, in future videos, I might actually do a live tour of the new website. I think I might do that. But other things that we've talked about the new content that's coming. We've got a new interview that's coming. We've got new comic haul video that's coming very soon, probably tomorrow or something like that. We've got a look at collectible replica series number 9 and number 10 coming out soon. And also, before I go and do my own thing, we are going to be talking about DC news. So I did put this in the advertisement when I was doing it. So Warner Brothers pushes back DC Comics. Movies include, so basically they're pushing back they're pushing back future movies that probably because of the pandemic, you never know. They could have their own issues and all that sort of stuff. But they're pushing back the 2020 or 2020. So we've got Batman 4th of March 2022. That's coming out. It's been pushed back from its original date to this date. We've got The Flash coming out 3rd of June 2022. That's also been pushed back. Shazam, the sequel to the number 1, is being pushed back to the 4th of November 2022. And I think Wonder Woman will be pushed back to, I think, December or something like that. But where I got this information was that they're coming, but in like 2 years or something like that. Oh, something like that. Oh yeah, voice isn't. I'm trying to fix that. I don't know how to fix this thing. This is going to disaster. Far out. Hello? Can you hear me now? Or not? So all that is coming through Warner Brothers very, very soon. And hopefully we actually get some movies in soon. So can people hear me or not? Or should I just end it full stop? Yeah, I think I might just end it for today, guys. Thank you for participating in this live session. It hasn't really gone to plan, actually, and we'll see you next time.